Hi Geminis, this is Sam the Miracle Man. Let's go create some miracles. So this reading is for the Geminis for the week of January 17th to the 24th. This could be your sun sign, your rising, or your moon sign. For me, this is my rising sign. Typically, I find the readings, the forecasts for my rising sign are usually most accurate, followed by sun, then moon. So I would listen to all three and see what resonates with you. Your mind does not like me because I'm trying to get you out of this head trash. To create your miracle, that miracles are natural. So this gets a little active and it blocks our miracle. So I would want to take a look into certain areas and see what's blocking your miracle or what's going on with your energy this week, Gemini. So let's take a look at your health first. So I'm pulling from my double deck here. I like to mix decks together. There are no rules. Actually, I'm going to pull this animal here. So my double deck here. Let's see what we got here for Geminis and their health. All right, so let's see. The owl, the omens, paying attention to the signs around you, the effortless, the waterfalls, and the wake-up call, the tsunami. Wow. So the owl at the tsunami is saying, with your health, you're not paying attention. There's signs, there's all sorts of information around you, and you're simply not noticing, you're not paying attention to that. And it's saying this is going to be your big wake-up call. You're going to hear something, you're going to dismiss it. Then the universe is going to get you back somehow and say, pay attention. Then once you pay attention, though, there's good news here that your healing will just naturally happen once you understand the clues that are around you. That your health is going to stay stuck until you notice what's going around with you. Then you just have this aha moment and things will just clear, almost like a flood, just sort of clearing things out. That's what I'm feeling. But the tsunami with the owl is telling you to pay attention to what's around you. It could be a song on the radio, a story that you hear in the news, something you catch on the scroll that catches your eye. It's really just saying to paying attention for that, because the universe is trying to get your attention, whether it be a song, a story, the scroll. Somehow, some way, the universe is trying to get a message to you. So it's saying paying attention to that, and things will just sort of flood away and wash away when you have that aha moment. So next I want to see what's going on in your relationships for the week. So let me pull this card here. Pulling this card. And we're going to go over here as well for the relationships. What's going on in your relationships this week? So it's saying, to be strong in your relationships. Perspective card and the grounding card. All right, when I see the perspective with the strength, sometimes that can be a little codependent, if you will. That you're too wrapped up in their perspective and their way of being, and maybe it's taking away your strength a little bit. The same with the perspective. Step away, have that universal perspective. And when you can step away from the situation, step back a little bit, you'll find your strength. You'll find a better way through it. And then sometimes what you need to do to really step out is go into nature, reset yourself, and take a breath. The big message is just take a breath. Maybe things are just going too fast, and it's just telling you take a breath, back up, that you are strong by yourself. So just telling you step back a little bit, take a breath, and find your strength in a relationship. Now I want to see what's going on with your career, and not career, but I want to look at money, wealth. I don't feel like talking about jobs this week. I had it written down, but I'm not really feeling called to talk about jobs. I'm talking about more like money, wealth, I'm feeling like. Because we don't want to be defined by our careers. So what's going on with the money? Money or wealth, what's going on? All right, so I got some cards there on the money, the wealth. Let's take a look here. All right, let's dive in. All right, so you have all the raccoon, the resources. You have all the resources you need. The kangaroo is telling you to be grateful. Then the wind, the activation. So what I'm feeling from this, there's a story going up here that the time isn't right. There's some kind of story, some kind of nonsense up here. The time isn't right. Or I don't have everything I need. I got to go read this book first. I got to go talk to this person. I got to do this or that. It's saying just take action now. Trust yourself that you have all the resources within you to move forward. And it's really just being grateful for what you do have. So maybe you're in a place of lack, that you don't have enough, a scarcity mindset. But one of the things you have to realize with the head trash, when you get into this jealousy, the comparison, you're actually constraining your money and your wealth. So you just want to be grateful for all you have, and you want to celebrate the success of others. You want to put yourself in that energy of abundance, that you celebrate their wealth, their success, their money. And that'll make you more open to money yourself. But then if you get in this lack mindset, this scarcity, you shut that down. So it's just saying, take action. You have all the resources within you. And really just be thankful for what you have. Just notice where the mind's in a place of scarcity, lack, and let that go, because realize the universe is infinitely abundant. If you're in scarcity, lack, just look around your neighborhood. Look at the cars, and here I can just look at Manhattan and these billion-dollar buildings that they're building. There's no scarcity here. Scarcity simply exists in our mind. So now I want to see what's going on with your worldview. How are you seeing the world? Let's dive into that. All right, so what's your worldview for the week of January 17th to the 24th? How are you seeing the world? Let's take a look here with the Shaman's Oracle deck. Okay, so it's telling you to reflect. So this week about reflecting your tribe and the fear card. Very interesting. It's telling you to reflect on your tribe, your friends, your family, your people, if you will. And reflect on your friends, your family, and just notice if they're in any state of fear, of anxiety, of that this is the worst thing ever. Just notice that, the collective fear energy. And the way that you're going to move through that, we're going to pull the Oracle energy card. The way we're going to move through this false fear, usually the false fear is that head trash, these stories, these opinions. It's all nonsense. It's always looking for the worst case scenario because the mind wants something to complain about. So if you watch my channel, I'm all trying to get you out of this head trash so you can tap into your natural state of abundance, of miracles, that you can create anything you want. So your energy that's going to move you through all this false fear is self-love. Self-love is just really about appreciating who you are, allowing no criticism, no doubts of yourself, to realize that you're doing your very best in this moment. Regardless of this story, you're doing your very best in this moment, giving your level of understanding of the situation, and most important is how present you are to the situation. Because if you're lost in the head trash, you're not here. You're in this story. When you feel your feet fully on the ground, feel the mouse in between your fingers, then you're fully here, because this conscious mind cannot multitask. It's either in this story or in this moment. The subconscious can multitask. Like if you drove someplace you don't know how you got there, it's because the subconscious drove you there. The conscious mind was busy doing something else, singing to a song, talking on the telephone, whatever it may be, your mind wasn't here. So this week, just focus on loving yourself, appreciating yourself, giving thanks for all that you have. And really pay attention to the signs, the symbols around you. Let them be your wake-up call. Let them be your aha moment. Then when you have the aha moment, things will just flow. And if you're feeling stressed, feeling resistance, it's telling you're up in here, that you need to get outside, reset yourself, get some fresh air. But just take good care of yourself and just relax. Everything's going to work out in ways you can't understand nor explain. All right, so I'll probably do these weekly forecasts. I might switch to a monthly forecast because they do take a little bit of time to create. And I actually would probably do a little bit longer reading with a monthly forecast. Maybe have more of a checklist to answer for the month, what's coming up. And just go back to listen to these forecasts for each one of your rising, your sun or your moon. And I'd really love to hear your questions, your comments. Would appreciate your subscriptions. I'm all about getting out of this head trash so your mind won't like this channel. I can just tell your mind wants to keep you distracted, keep you in chaos, keep you in pain, keep you in suffering, keep you in misery, keep you broke. Sick and broke makes the mind really happy. The mind loves misery. All right, take good care of yourself, and I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.